Greetings SLS people and SurroundEdByFreaks, welcome back to Pokémon 3D. We kicked out Team Rocket from Mahogany Town, that's what I wanted Lance to believe. Maybe I should say that I just made clear who's their new leader. Since now Mahogany Town is free, and especially since the gym's door is free from a fat man blocking it, we can face the Mahogany Town gym leader. First, though, I was in the path north from Mahogany Town, going to Lake of Rage, because I was training my Pokémon a bit. I managed to make them level up of 1 or 2 levels. The problem is, wild Pokémon here are so weak that it takes really a lot of time to make them level up. But anyway, if I'm not mistaken, now, if I go back to the Lake of Rage... What? 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 I defeated Team Rocket! They're still asking me ransom, or however you call it. The toll! The toll is 1,000 Pokédollars to go through! Thank you very much! Don't you know that I defeated you? What are you doing here? Well, I seem to remember in actual Pokémon games, these Team Rocket grunts actually disappear once you defeat Team Rocket from Mahogany Town. Maybe you had to defeat the gym? Let's try. Ah, I knew it! I told you! Basically, once you finish this mission of the Team Rocket, some, like, 3 trainers or so spawn at the Lake of Rage. Fisherman Raymond, not Fisherman Rayman. Fisherman Rayman, the new hero. How could I possibly defeat a Magikarp? Well, Noctowl will be rather useless against the gym of Mahogany Town, because they use Ice-type Pokémon. Therefore, Ice is super effective on Flying type. Then again, it's not like I could even train any of my Pokémon considerably against Magikarps. Tackle, how dare you? Thought you were only able to splash around on the ground. And just imagine him throwing Magikarp on the ground. They are trying to breathe, but obviously being fish on a land, they're gonna have a bad time. But anyway, let's take care of this fisherman. Oh my god, 4 Magikarps, seriously. Seriously. I refuse to acknowledge you as a trainer. You are not a worthy opponent. Good job, Noctowl, even if I would have defeated them by myself. Fisherman Rayman, my line's all tangled up. Alright. Thank you for nothing, not even for experience. Why can't I catch any good Pokémon? Literally, you have 4 of the worst Pokémon that you can find in Pokémon games of the 2nd generation. Who should we send now? I mean, theoretically, Kingler and Sudowoodo are 2 Pokémon that I could use at the Ice gym. Then again, Sudowoodo is not good against water-type Pokémon, and knowing Sudowoodo, you might even be able to lose against Magikarps. Let me battle with the Pokémon I just caught! Let me guess, Fisherman Andre. Oh, never mind. Alright! Well, if you think that I'm intimidated by your Gyarados, level 27... Wow. Alright then. Maybe this is... it's not that a bit too much for Kingler, but I can simply call him back and send Ampharos. Use Leer. Too bad that I have Thunder Punch. This is 4 times effective, because Gyarados is Flying type. Tell me why is he Flying type? And Water type. So bye, my friend. Nice, oh, that was a lot of experience points. I might be an expert angler, but I stick as a trainer. Well, you're in front of a lake, take a bath. Maybe a Gyarados will swallow you. Next one. What's up? Oh, you're not a trainer. Heard this lake was made by rampaging Gyarados. I wonder if there is any connection to their mass outbreak now. Their connection was Team Rocket being useless, and I managed to easily defeat them. What happened to the red Gyarados? It's gone? Oh darn, I came here for nothing. I know, let's battle! Ace Trainer Lois, we will see how Ace Trainer you are. Well, that's not a good matchup for Kingler. Noctowl, it's your turn. I hate that I cannot choose who to send. But then again, I talked to her, so I challenged her. There should be a different start of the battle when you talk to the enemy trainer. Oh no! when you talk to the enemy trainer and when they actually spot you. Because if they spot you, they are going to issue the challenge to you, and so they should theoretically choose their first Pokemon, and then you choose your Pokemon. And if you instead talk to them, you should actually choose the first Pokemon. See, my Noctowl, even if paralyzed, is able to defeat you. Sucks for you, huh? What's next? Ninetales! Then I have to send... Actually, since Sudowoodo is much harder to train, let's send Sudowoodo. Come on, Sudowoodo, I'm giving you an easy matchup. Confuse Ray. I swear, Sudowoodo, if you lose against Ninetales level 25, I dishonor you. How can I say? When you don't accept someone as a son, I don't accept you as a Pokemon. Just kidding. Don't worry. I'm a kind Pokemon trainer. Sure, on one side I want to conquer Johto, but don't worry, I care about my Pokemon a lot. Nice, good job, Ace Trainer Lois. You weren't actually bad. Good going! Thank you. Come to think of it, I've seen a pink Butterfree. I told you! After talking to her, I was searching everywhere around here. Where the hell is the pink Butterfree? I was thinking, yeah, they said that because it's a hint. Because around here, like there was a red Gyarados, there must be also a pink Butterfree, and instead nothing. Nothing! And once again, let's go fund a bit my teammates of Team Rocket. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It was 1,000 Pokédollars to go through! Thank you very much. Bye. I could easily pass from here, jumping, or from here on the grass. But no, I have to be dumb and actually pass through there. I don't step outside of the road, thank you very much. I have money to spare, actually. How much money I have, I'm not entirely sure. I have, well, 70,000. It's alright, I can spare 1,000 Pokédollars to fund my own team. Anyway, here we are at Mahogany Town. Let's heal a bit. Mahogany Town is rather claustrophobic. The camera always penetrates the buildings. I am kinda ready to face the gym, except that I kinda don't have any, well, I have 5 potions, 2 super potions and 4 hyper potions. Maybe it's enough, maybe it's not, but first, there is also another place where one can train. So if I go back here at the fake shop, which was actually a Team Rocket hideout, I can see my hat here. Oh god, that looks very weird. I think after I defeat the gym, there will be a new merchant here. Team Rocket free merchant. And they will be able to sell me stuff. And here, if I'm not mistaken, the shops are still active. And so I can actually train a bit on these shops. But also, since I want to catch a Voltorb, it's the case to take advantage and get 2 things doing one. So I step on the traps, train a bit my Sudowoodo, and try to get Voltorb. Voltorb. Alright, my dear Voltorb. Unless you're dumb and you want to explode, roll out. It missed, my dear. I should be able... Sudowoodo, be careful. Oh, great. Great. This training session starts very nicely. I could send Ampharos, because Voltorb is actually rather rare, I seem to remember. Except in these Team Rocket traps. If I want it, I should really try to catch it here. On the other hand, coughing is rather common. I can simply go to a Critiac City. Grimer is a bit... Oh, what? Well, good job, Voltorb. You're not affected by paralysis. Well, I guess that I have to try to defeat you, to catch you, with quite some health left. 18 Pokeball. Let's try to use a Pokeball to catch another Pokeball. An angry, self-destructing, murderous Pokeball. There we go! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. That was nice. A very interesting thing that I thought about this gym. Mahogany Town, the town that they are supposed to protect, was invaded by Team Rocket and they didn't lift a finger to save it. Now, you can think that it's because the fat man that was in front of the door was blocking all the other Pokémon, so no matter how much they were attacking it, they were using ice attacks on the fat man, but the only thing that they were doing was basically cement that fat man with ice against the door. Maybe he was embarrassed to tell me that he was stuck there and was just say, yes, how about you go visit Lake of Rage while I try to unstuck myself? That is a possibility. The other... No, Nurse Joy, no. Don't. I know that you wish that my Pokemon get hurt, but that's not gonna happen. I'm going to defeat that gym. The other theory that might come to mind is that maybe this gym, and especially the gym leader, are allied with Team Rocket and, for extension, also with me. Prize. Everyone has a prize. Everyone has a prize. Something tells me that you had a prize for Team Rocket, and they bought your silence. They paid you to cover your eyes. It's like, oh, I'm here in my gym. Nothing weird is happening outside Mahogany Town. I'm going to paint this fat man to stay in front of the door so no one can come in, and we have an excuse to don't go out, right? Pryce is a veteran who trained Pokemon for some 50 years. He's said to be good at freezing opponents with Ice-type moves. That means you should melt him with your burning ambition. Why can't you speak more clearly? Fire. Well, you would never guess that he's using Ice-type. I remember in Pokemon Heart Gold this gym was very different because it was made of 3 stages and was actually a very cool gym. Probably my favorite gym in Pokemon Heart Gold. Instead, this is how was the gym in Pokemon Gold and Silver. I will have a nice talk to you, my dear Pryce, since Team Rocket changed leader. I will keep Sudowoodo, at least for the first one, even if... let's try to remember what Pokemon they might have. It's Ice-type, so they might have Seal, which is bad for Sudowoodo. They might have Swinub, which is also ground type, if I'm not mistaken, which is bad for Sudowoodo. It's not really the case to use Sudowoodo here, you know? I remember clearly from the anime that Pryce has a Piloswine. And I also remember the episode in which Ash defeats Pryce, which was very ridiculous. It was sad and nice, but at the same time, if you think about it, it was ridiculous. I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing! Seal called it. There were many Ice-type Pokemon in 2nd generation yet. So, well, if I use Strength... Ice Shard is not very effective, my dear. I really like Seal, it's a shame that I have to defeat you. So also Kilava will be very useful against this... how is Steel against... no, Steel is weak against Water. So nothing, let's try with another Strength, and that should be it. Kilava should be very good against Ice, obviously. But if I put it against Seal, they might use Water-type attacks, which would be super effective. Dewgong! Oh, that's gonna be more difficult. Well, the only thing that I can do, honestly, is Strength. Come on, Kingler! I believe in you! Then again, Kilava... How dare you? That's cheating! Cheating! I already see the influence of Team Rocket on this gym. But don't worry, I know you're my ally. I always liked Ice. And Ice Pokemon also. But I never got any. Even if I like them, I catch them. I got Seal, I got Swinub, I think. No, I didn't get Swinub yet. I will, later. But I never used them as a Pokemon in my team. Rest? Oh, wow. Well, fine then. I have to use 2 more strength to defeat it. I already used 7 power points of strength. Anyway, let me tell you about the... Oh, maybe now I can simply use Mudshot. so I will spare 1 strength. Let me tell you about the episode of the anime in which Ash faces Pryce. Darn, I couldn't do a thing. I think there's a move a Pokemon can use while it's frozen. Really? Don't remember that. I mean, I could even try to reach the gym leader immediately, but no, I want to train a bit. I want to train, so I prefer doing this. Theoretically, also, Ampharos would be good if I put him against Seal, because it's electric type, but let's keep Kingler. Check out my parallel turn! I don't care, Clarissa. Another Dugong. So, in that episode, I seem to remember that Pryce was always remembering, always mourning his Piloswine, which he thought he died, he froze to death when he was young. I don't remember what. Oh no, I used Surf. Sorry, I misclicked. Yeah, it's not very effective, I'm sorry. Ice type attack, it's not very effective either. Let's use Strength, it should be much better. No, Ice Shard is not gonna do anything against me. In some way, they find the frozen Piloswine that was, I think, Pryce's favorite Pokemon when he was young. Oh, come on, Dugong! Sending Ampharos, I can one-shot it with a nice Thunder Punch. And I don't remember how, but they managed to melt the ice around Piloswine, and Piloswine is magically alive and recognizes magically Pryce, which, yeah, on one side it's nice, but on the other side it must be so sad, because basically Piloswine, last thing that he saw was Pryce being young next to him. Then he got this kind of hibernation, even if it doesn't make much sense that Piloswine, which is Ice type, gets hibernated, but sure. Kingler leveled up to level 33, very nice. And the next thing that he sees is Pryce, big, what, 65 years old, something like that. That's such a sad feeling, it must be. You made me wipe out! What does it even mean? What does it even mean, lady? To the next trainer. Well, Kingler is doing fine. Kingler is doing fine, so I will keep going with Kingler. Come on, Kingler! We can do this. The gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. Yes, I'm playing Pokémon 3D. I'm exactly playing games. Swine up! Swine up, swine up, swine up. Let's try with a Surf. Which is super effective because Swinub is ground type. Nice. And another Swinub. You never learn from your mistakes, huh? So yes, I remember that episode for being a bit didn't really like it. One also must remember that the main media of the Pokemon franchise has always been and always will be video games rather than anime. The anime barely has a plot other than the fact that Ash has to go through the region to try to win the Pokemon League, failing. Do you see how serious we are? Not really. Not really, you would have had bigger variety of Pokemon. Then I can simply slide back here and slide this girl. Something tells me she has Seal, because it's more feminine compared to Swinub. I don't see her having Swinub even if she's wearing pink, and, you know, pinks are rather pink. To get to Pryce, our gym leader, you need to think before you skate. Not really, I'm here literally to annihilate all of you, to make you understand who's your new leader. So me, Jinx! You know what? I'm going to send Kilava. Why not? Go Kilava! Mean look. Oh no! Kilava can no longer escape. Ooh! Maybe I'm not chopped with you, maybe you're chopped with me. Ever thought about that, Jinx? Jinx is a Pokemon that I never ever liked. Such a weird cry. Nice! Completely defeated. I wouldn't lose to you in skiing, what do you know? Just because I cannot ski doesn't mean that you would defeat me, huh? So, well, if you would have to try to actually arrive to the gym leader without meeting any other trainer. That would be difficult to do. Let's go with Kingler once again and face this guy. Hello. I know Pryce's secret. Border Douglas. Oh, Shelter! Oh! Yeah, he probably has Cloyster after this. So, well, I can defeat easily Shelter. Supersonic! It failed. You thought you could confuse my Kingler. How can you even confuse a crab? Are you out of your mind? Are you trying to confuse a crab with a shellfish? That would be ridiculous. Cloyster! I knew it. Let's send Ampharos. I think it's the best choice. And then, for the boss, for the gym leader, I don't know who I should send first. But in any case, let's first deal with this guy. I already forgot your name. That important, right? Oh, that was close, but not close enough. Spy Cannon. Critical hit. Ow, stop! Hey! You hit me 5 times! How dare you? Yeah, you will go down with another Thunder Punch. Yeah, I thought so. Give me your experience points. And now, Shelter, I bet. Told you. You often have 2 base Pokemon and 1 evolution. I remember there was some kids that instead wanted to go to the gym leader immediately. They didn't want to train against the other trainers, random casuals inside the gym. Soon to be Team Chaotic Neutral Rocket members. Right, Douglas? Okay, I'll tell you Pryce's secret. I remember this. He is going to tell me that he meditates under a waterfall each morning. How much you want to bet? The secret behind Pryce's power. He meditates under a waterfall daily to strengthen his mind and body. Called it! Told you. Yes, I know, I remember this gym very well. Well, not very well, because I don't actually remember the way to go. Is there any other trainer over there? No, there's not. Let's go heal our Pokemon and then come back here to finally defeat Pryce and get more allied for our conquest of Johto. Nice sunset. So I remember that since they didn't want to fight the other trainers, they were trying to calculate where to slide. Obviously, I'm talking about, 11 years old kids, so it wasn't exactly easy. I think I did quite well to understand where to go here. I defeated first all the other trainers, so it's not like I was trying to avoid them. Alright, you're blocking a very nice way, you idiot. I would already be there, I think. Yes, I would already be next to Pryce if this nerd was out of here, but no. Maybe I'm not that smart as I thought, even because this is not the only ice puzzle that we will have to face to complete the Johto region. There will be 2 way more difficult ice puzzles. And those ice puzzles really blocked me. Can I just, challenge Pryce while I'm skating? Like, I challenge you! I challenge you! Face me, you coward! But if I do this and arrive over here... Yes, I'm exactly where I want to be. Or am I? Or maybe not. Damn it. Oh no, wait! I was in the right place. I didn't have to challenge you while skating. I can just go back here. Because now I am behind the column with the Pokeball. Then I go behind the other Pokeball. Then I am right here. And right here. Hello, Pryce! My future... What? Commodore? Commodore Pryce? I mean, in Skyrim I have Commodore Esbern. Here I should have Commodore Pryce. Ready to get defeated and bow to me and get allied to me? Kilava, I want to risk. If he will have Piloswine, that's gonna be difficult. If he instead will have... well, also Dugong, it will be difficult. Yeah, maybe it's not exactly the best choice to have. But I have a reason why I want to use Kilava at first. And maybe you will find out later. Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. A hello! The first word would have been, you know, too banal. I too have seen and suffered much in my life. He was suffering because his Piloswine was frozen. They never thought to use fire to melt the ice, huh? Since I am your elder, let me show you what... Right, he's like 70 years old. Sorry, I forgot my old voice. For a moment I felt young, but obviously I'm 107 years old. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been with Pokémon since before you were born. Who told you that? Huh? I'm pretty old myself, unfortunately I'm crying. I do not lose easily. I, Pryce, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power. Winter is coming, more like Team Chaotic Neutral is coming to get control of your gym. Seal level 30, not good. Maybe, just maybe he won't have any water type attacks, but you know, it's not probable. He has 3 Pokemon, so Seal, very probably Piloswine, and probably the third one is one between Dewgong, Jinx and Swinub. I wouldn't be surprised actually if he doesn't have any water type attack. If I use Flame Wheel, it shouldn't be not very effective because he's also Ice type. So let's try. Kilava, I believe. Damn it. I was wrong. Icy Wind. That's not very effective. Ah, my speed fell. That is not a good news. I could go for a Swift. What happened exactly? Oh, this is the effect of Ice Wind, isn't it? Hail. Taking damage from the Hailstorm. He is taking damage from the Hailstorm as well. I guess that's because I mistook and Seal is only water type and not actually ice type. Isn't Snore a move that you can use only when you are sleeping? That doesn't make much sense. That doesn't make much sense. Alright, with a Swift he should be gone and I didn't lose much health. Come on! Yes! I defeated your Seal water-type Pokemon with my Kilava. Bow to me! Bow to me, who is your elder now? Not me, because I mean, look at me, I'm pretty as hell, so obviously I'm younger than you and I will be younger forever, especially when I conquer Johto and reach immortality. I mean, what? Dewgong! No, no. Let me back down immediately. I am young and I'm strong, but not strong enough to defeat your Dewgong with my Kilava. Let's go with Ampharos. What's up? It's still ailing. Aurora Beam. Not bad. And now the Hailstorm hurts only me because Dewgong is actually Ice type, other than Water type. But Water type means that Thunder Punch is super effective. Also, I see that the Hailstorm is over. Let me guess. Nice critical hit, by the way, Ampharos. Always proud of you. Let me guess, though. Someone will use... Hey, the Hailstorm is over. Look at that. Hailstorm, not Hailstorm. Hailstorm is a Scottish pirate metal band, and obviously being a Celtic Viking pirate, I know them! Alright, my Ampharos is not faring that well, but I can use Thunder Punch. Ooh, nice! My dear Commodore, soon to be Commodore Pryce, you didn't even use an item to cheat. Aha! Kilava reached level 36, very nice. And so, you accepted your defeat. You accepted that I was stronger and defeated you. And thanks to your sacrifice, soon you will see my ultimate weapon of destruction. I can't wait. Power Gem, that's very nice. It's a rock type attack. For Ampharos, the user attacks with a ray of light that sparkles as if it were made of gemstones. A fabulous ray of light with sparkles. Oh, of course, I'll let you learn Power Gem, my dear Ampharos. I will delete Confuse Ray because I don't really use it. It's too unreliable. Nice! Now the problem is, let me guess, next one is Piloswine, the signature Pokemon for Pryce. Damn it. Ampharos is not a good matchup at all. Who could be a good matchup? Ground type, because Piloswine is ground and ice, is super effective on rock. Ice type is super effective on flying type. Ice type is super effective on ground type. And ground type is super effective on fire type. So theoretically the only one that I can face him with is Kingler, which is level 33 against level 34 Piloswine. I cannot even paralyze him because for sure is immune. Well, first of all, let's go with Power Gem, because Power Gem now should be normal damage against Piloswine, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Not bad. Not bad. Mud Bomb. Oh, wow. Damn it, that was a hard hit. Because Power Gem is rock type, so it's super effective on ice, but not very effective on ground. Who's next? Kingler. I have to send Kingler. Come on, Kingler, I believe in you. I believe in you. Mud Bomb. Oh, but it's so strong even against Kingler. Surf. Super effective. Kingler! That's right! Ooh, how much I get worked up with gym leader battles. Oh, also critical hit. Yeah, it looked like it dealt a lot of damage. Good job, Kingler. Proud of you. Ooh, a lot of experience points. I'm sorry, you put a valid effort against me, but my dear Leader Pryce, you're not the Leader Pryce anymore. You're the leader of this gym, I give you that. But you are now about to join my team. I'm impressed by your prowess. Prowess. I have no idea what that means, but I have no idea what it means either. But it sounds cool. This time I didn't forget my old-timer voice. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You're worthy of this badge, and together we will be able to conquer Johto. 3,000 Pokédollars. Thank you very much. Not only that, my dear Pryce, not only that, but thanks to you, my team, finally, I must say, is now complete. I'm sorry to say bye to Kilava, because I always liked his punk style with the mohawk. Well, not really to give up on the punk style, but, well, I cannot stop evolution. Kilava is evolving, and this is the final evolution of my Pokemon team. Bum, 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 bum. Let me just drop cotton over you, my dear Kilava, and you will come out as... Congratulations! Your Kilava evolved into Typhlosion! Yes! One of my favorite Pokemon, and probably the Pokemon that is the most in my heart. Obviously being my starter and the final evolution of my starter. I received the Glacier Badge. That badge will raise the special stats of Pokemon. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real Whirlpools. Well, that you would believe that's what Whirlpool, the TM, or actually HM Whirlpool is for. And this is a gift for me, from me. I received the TM16, what's that? Explain. The TM contains Icy Wind. It inflicts damage and lower speed. It demonstrates the harshness of winter. Not as harsh as me if you're not going to join my team. Oh my god. You idiot! Why don't you move? I have to do the loop around now. Pryce is something, but you're something else. That's not his voice. That was a hot battle that bridged the generation gap. Shut up. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Quite suitable considering that it was a nice gym. Elsa? Oh no, it's not Elsa, it's Professor Elm, the scammer. How are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Oh, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned? No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you, take care. Exactly! They have returned under my command, Professor Elm. Even that is not a crime compared to being a scammer like you. Let's heal my Pokemon, and now I want to see how my Typhlosion looks like. Typhlosion, show yourself. Nice. Look at him. He's so bent forward. It's almost like he's sniffing you. Aww. Typhlosion cuddles you. Fangirls. Adorable. I would never tolerate them to treat Pokemon badly. I treat my Pokemon very good. Typhlosion is poking at garbage. Don't do that, Typhlosion. What kind of city is this? This city needs a new mayor. And this region needs a new overlord. But anyway, now Professor Elm asked us to investigate this new Team Rocket signal. They still haven't understood that they're not welcome in Johto anymore unless they join my team. We have to go back to Goldenrod City, if I'm not mistaken. So we are here. Oh, look, Entei is close. So we have to go back over here to Goldenrod City. But before going there, I think that I will pass from Violet City, continuing to Route 30, because there is a thing we should do to Route 30 next episode. Even because it's not like you have choice. Because, as I told you last episode, there was a fat man blocking the gym entrance, and there is a fat man blocking the exit from Mahogany Town. Great! Hiya, kid! I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try our yummy rich candy bar. Right now I can be yours for just 300 Poké dollars. Sure, I'm rich. Let's get another one. It's not that if you buy it, it lets you pass. I mean, I could simply tell Typhlosion to destroy you, you know? Who stands in my way, in the way of my team, it's gonna get... Obviously, I won't go to Goldenrod City right now, but I want to show you one thing, that it's at the Lake of Rage. So, I feel sorry to put any of my Pokemon away, but I guess let's put Sudowoodo. Sorry, Sudowoodo, but you will... What are you doing, Sudowoodo? No, that's not what I... Sudowoodo, here! Finally. Because I need an empty slot, so it will be faster. And I will show you one thing that you can do, at least that you could do in Pokemon Gold. Oh, wrong house. That you could do in Pokemon Gold, but I'm 100% sure you can do in Pokemon 3D. I don't honestly remember if you can do it in Pokemon Heart Gold, in the remakes. Do you think the Team Rocket is still there? I think not. Let's see. They occupied this place and they don't care about anything. They don't care if I defeated... keep collecting money for our team. These grants, no. Obviously, we are on YouTube, so they pretend to be my allies. They pretend, sorry, to be Team Rocket, so my enemies, but... Sure thing. My army is growing bigger every day. I have the whole gym of Mahogany Town and Pryce and my Typhlosion. But let's be honest, who wouldn't want to be ruled by such a great leader as me? Arrogance? What's that? Anyway, if you remember, last episode I think, I told you about this... let's get Old Road, because I don't really need high-level Magikarp. About this fisherman living here. Buy it! Why do I have Typhlosion here? Oh well. I should have put Ampharos. I will now, don't worry. I don't have any attack with Typhlosion that won't absolutely destroy and annihilate this Magikarp. So Ampharos, I'm gonna switch and paralyze Magikarp so I can catch him. And then maybe, if Pokemon 3D works like Pokemon Gold, in this case, I will show this Magikarp that I'm about to catch to the fisherman, and I will get a new record, if it's long enough. Let's use a Pokeball. Obviously, a level 10 Magikarp doesn't deserve anything better than a Pokeball. And let's see. What? Don't make me waste Pokeballs. You're even paralyzed. What more do you want? I cannot weaken you. Don't be rebellious. Don't complain. Just stay there. I will free you anyway. Do you think I have any use for a Magikarp? There we go. Magikarp was caught. Now, before I feel sick for having such a shame for such useless Pokemon in my team, not even in my box, in my team, let's go show it to the fisherman. acknowledge that I caught a Magikarp and measure his length, because otherwise my Typhlosion is already behind me, I'm holding him, he's ready to burn some bitches down to the ground. So, Lake of Rage is back to normal, the Magikarp have returned, I may yet realize my dream of seeing the world's largest Magikarp. Do you have a rod? Please help me if you do. I do have a rod, and I do have a Magikarp! Why are you not measuring my Magikarp? Because you're a giant hoe, aren't you? Fine! So yes, this is another thing that they didn't implement from the old Pokemon games. I honestly don't remember if it's in Pokemon Heart Gold, and I honestly don't remember if you get any prize for catching Magikarps. Fine then. Fine then. You chose... I forgot again. In this episode I must have spent 5,000 Pokédollars just to pay the Team Rocket. Oh my god. So my dumb fisherman, you have chosen the wrong person to mess with. You have chosen the wrong enemy to face. Because now, look at the map. Look at the map, my dear fisherman. The whole of Johto has bowed to me except Blackthorn City, which will come next. Actually, first I have to do the mission in Goldenrod, so in some episodes. So, well, I'm going to heal my Pokemon. Why did I get hurt by Magikarp? Oh, well, who cares? And obviously, I will free this disgrace of a Pokemon from my team. And free. It's nice because you can free a Pokemon from the PC. What if it's a water Pokemon? What do you do with it? You put it in a glass of water, release my Magikarp, and let's get Sudowoodo back and end this episode. So, it was actually quite a nice episode. Everything went good, and finally I have my Typhlosion and I'm playing swap the place with your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. Anyway, I'm SurroundEdByFreaks, hope you liked it. My army grew bigger, only one city left to conquer. Fear me around. See you next time, bye bye.